Mesopotamia, often referred to as the Cradle of Civilization, holds the prestigious title of the oldest recorded civilization in human history. Nestled between the flowing waters of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, this region, now part of modern-day Iraq, was the fertile ground where human society first began to flourish. The unique geographical features of Mesopotamia provided a nurturing environment that was ideal for the early developments of human culture and societal structures. The significance of Mesopotamia in our understanding of human history cannot be overstated. It was here that humans first transitioned from nomadic tribes to settled communities, fundamentally changing their way of life. The Fertile Crescent, as it was aptly named, supported the growth of expansive agricultural endeavors, which in turn supported larger populations and complex societies. This shift laid the foundational structures of urban development and governance. In Mesopotamia, various innovative human activities emerged, setting precedents for future civilizations. The development of agriculture, the creation of cities, and the inception of government and laws occurred in this vibrant region. These milestones not only shaped the immediate environment, but also influenced distant lands and future generations, making Mesopotamia a pivotal chapter in the story of human civilization. Understanding Mesopotamia and its contributions offers us profound insights into the human condition and our collective past. It serves as a window into the ingenuity and adaptability of our ancestors, providing a narrative of growth and complexity that echoes through the ages. The advent of agriculture in Mesopotamia was a revolutionary development that changed the course of human history. By learning to cultivate land and domesticate animals, early Mesopotamians were able to produce surplus food, which was crucial for the sustenance of large communities. This surplus not only fed the growing population, but also allowed societies to diversify their occupations. No longer bound to the sole task of hunting and gathering, people could now engage in various crafts, trades, and administrative roles. Trade routes began to crisscross the Mesopotamian landscape, connecting distant regions and fostering the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture. These trade networks were instrumental in creating economic stability and encouraging technological and cultural advancements. Goods such as textiles, pottery, and metals were exchanged, which led to a vibrant marketplace where innovation thrived. The economic stability provided by agriculture and trade allowed for the development of social hierarchies and complex governmental structures. Furthermore, the management of agricultural surplus required record-keeping and the development of complex organizational skills. This necessity likely spurred the initial development of writing systems, which were used to track goods, transactions, and store information about agricultural techniques. Thus, the agricultural practices of Mesopotamia were not only about growing food, but also about creating systems and structures that supported an advanced civilization. The legacy of Mesopotamian agriculture and trade is evident in how these practices laid the groundwork for economic systems in later civilizations. The principles of surplus management, trade, and economic integration that were pioneered in Mesopotamia became blueprints for future economies around the world. One of the most groundbreaking achievements of the Mesopotamian civilization was the invention of cuneiform writing by the Sumerians. This system of writing utilized wedge-shaped symbols pressed into clay tablets, representing the world's oldest known form of written expression. Cuneiform was initially developed to keep records of agricultural yields and economic transactions, reflecting the practical needs of a growing civilization. However, the use of cuneiform soon expanded beyond economic purposes. It became a tool for documenting laws, religious texts, literature, and historical events. This evolution of writing from a practical tool to a medium for intellectual and cultural expression was pivotal in shaping Mesopotamian society. Through cuneiform, we have insights into the daily lives, beliefs, and governance of ancient Mesopotamians, providing a detailed chronicle of human civilization's early days. The ability to record information not only aided in the administration of the state, but also in the standardization of laws and procedures, which contributed to societal stability and governance. Moreover, written language enabled the preservation of knowledge and cultural continuity, which was passed down through generations, influencing not only contemporary societies but also providing a foundation for future civilizations. The influence of cuneiform and the concept of writing had far-reaching effects, eventually spreading to other regions and cultures, impacting the Egyptian hieroglyphs and even scripts used in distant civilizations. The development of writing was no less than a revolution, changing how societies communicated, preserved history, and expressed human thought and creativity. Section 4. Parallel Civilizations, Egypt, Indus Valley, and China. While Mesopotamia is heralded as the pioneer of ancient civilizations, it was not an isolated phenomenon. During roughly the same period, the Egyptian, Indus Valley, and Chinese civilizations were making their marks. Each developed unique systems of writing, governance, and culture, yet shared similarities with Mesopotamia. The Egyptian civilization along the Nile developed hieroglyphics for practical and ceremonial purposes. The Harappan civilization in the Indus Valley exhibited advanced urban planning and craftsmanship. Early Chinese civilizations laid foundations for rich cultural and technological advancements. These concurrent developments show the interconnectedness of ancient human societies. Section 5. The Proto-Euphrateans, Precursors to the Sumerians. Before the rise of the renowned Sumerian civilization, the region of Mesopotamia was inhabited by a less well-known but equally significant group known as the Proto-Euphrateans, or the Ubaidians. This early group laid much of the groundwork for what would become the hallmarks of Sumerian culture. The Ubaidians established some of the first settlements in what would become the Sumerian heartland, initiating the shift from nomadic lifestyles to more permanent village-based living. The Ubaid culture is characterized by its sophisticated pottery, architectural advances, and the initial steps towards agriculture, which would later be perfected by the Sumerians. They constructed large communal structures, possibly for religious or administrative purposes, indicating a developing social hierarchy. Their advancements in agriculture, particularly irrigation techniques, were vital for supporting larger populations and setting the stage for urban development. Moreover, the social structures and religious practices of the Ubaidians likely influenced the more complex religious temples and rituals that became prominent in Sumerian society. The transition from Ubaid to Sumerian culture was not abrupt, but rather a continuum of evolving practices and technologies that culminated in the establishment of one of the world's first great civilizations. Recognizing the contributions of the Proto-Euphrateans is crucial for understanding the full narrative of Mesopotamian history. Their innovations and cultural practices laid the foundational layers upon which the Sumerians would build a more visibly prominent civilization. This recognition also underscores the importance of continuous cultural evolution and the accumulation of advancements that characterize the development of complex societies. Section 6. Written language in the Islamic Golden Age. The legacy of Mesopotamian cuneiform and the written word carried forward into various epochs, significantly impacting the Islamic Golden Age. During this period, spanning from the 8th to the 14th century, the Islamic world became a crucible of scientific, philosophical, and cultural flourishing. Scholars in the Islamic Golden Age drew upon the accumulated knowledge preserved through writing, including the ancient texts of Mesopotamia. The preservation and translation of ancient manuscripts, including those from Mesopotamian, Greek, and Persian sources, were crucial activities that allowed knowledge to be studied and expanded upon. The written word facilitated the compilation of vast libraries, such as the famed House of Wisdom in Baghdad, where scholars of various cultural and religious backgrounds collaborated. This collaborative environment promoted the development of new ideas and the enhancement of existing knowledge across fields such as mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. The impact of written language during this period also extended to literature and poetry, which flourished and became integral aspects of cultural expression and intellectual discourse. The development of the Arabic script, which was influenced by earlier writing systems, including cuneiform, played a pivotal role in the preservation and dissemination of knowledge across the Islamic world and beyond. This continuity and expansion of written knowledge highlight the enduring importance of the written word as a vessel for transmitting and evolving human thought. The advancements during the Islamic Golden Age stand as a testament to the power of written communication and its role in connecting diverse cultures and advancing human understanding and innovation. Section 7. Legacy of Ancient Civilizations, Influences on the Modern World. The enduring impact of ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia on the modern world is profound. Developments from writing systems to urban planning have shaped human progress. These legacies are embedded in contemporary society. Governance and legal systems from Mesopotamia influence modern statecraft. Agricultural innovations reflect in modern practices. Writing's impact on governance, literature, and communication is lasting. The spirit of inquiry and innovation inspires today's pursuits. Understanding ancestors' achievements provides context for today's challenges. Studying ancient civilizations guides our future, showing human adaptation and innovation. Mesopotamia's legacy continues to influence modern society. Examining ancient societies offers insights into human development and interconnected history.